2002,
Ma peggio,
peggio.
peggio.
Questo è ancora.
Mostar was hit by a powerful storm tonight, accompanied by heavy rain, thunder, and strong winds. The storm was brief, but caused significant damage. According to initial reports on the ground, numerous trees were uprooted in city streets and parks, while strong winds broke branches and blew objects away. Traffic was disrupted in several locations, and residents also reported drainage problems due to the heavy rainfall in a short period of time. The Federal Hydrometeorological Institute previously issued an orange alert for the Mostar region due to the possibility of heavy rain and thunderstorms. The agency also warned of possible flash floods, property damage, and traffic congestion. Compensation services have arrived on the ground and are working to mitigate the impact of the storm. Residents are advised to exercise caution when moving around the city, especially near tree lines and parks. Heavy rains pounded Alcamo, in the province of Trapani, overnight. In just a few hours, about 35 millimeters of rain fell, disrupting drainage systems and turning streets into overflowing rivers. Water flooded garages and basements. But most importantly, it flooded the city streets with such force that it swept away several cars. Firefighters and city police received dozens of calls for help, while the city dealt with the damage. Roads are impassable and private property is flooded in the areas of San Michele al Tagliamento, Caorle, and Eraclea. This was caused by heavy rain that hit the Venetian coast between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. on Wednesday, September 10th. During this period, according to data from the Eastern Veneto Land Reclamation Consortium, rainfall reached 100 to 150 millimeters. This intensive work took hours for firefighters and civil defense volunteers, supported by municipal technicians, with around 20 interventions using motorized pumps and water pumps to drain the water. BB1, in particular, was hit particularly hard. The municipality of San Michele al Tagliamento reported that the severe weather caused widespread flooding, affecting almost the entire city, especially from the city center to the Lido del Sol and Terme areas. Difficulties were reported in various businesses, hotels, and private homes, as well as garages and basements. More than 60 interventions are underway in the area, managed by the city's Civil Protection Department, the local police, and the Venetian Fire Department. The storm that struck Croatia today, Wednesday, September 10th, 2025, caused the biggest problems in Rijeka and its surrounding areas, where people had to be rescued from cars stuck in the water. A similar scenario threatens Dalmatia tonight, and the storm is expected to subside tomorrow. Heavy rain in a short period of time caused flash floods. In just 1 hour, hundreds of calls flooded emergency services. The biggest problem is urban flooding, with flooding in apartments and buildings. Quite a few buildings are underwater, said veteran Butorak of the Rijeka Flood Control Center. Water overflowed through manholes throughout the city, and several cars, along with their passengers, were trapped in deep water. Several people were rescued from cars stuck on the road due to the high water level, said Butorak. A major traffic jam occurred. Part of the road was closed, and buses had to wait for hours. I've been here since 1:45 p.m. It's impossible to get through the underground tunnel. The strong current brought so much water that a car got stuck in the tunnel and caused such a collapse, warned Marko Drzejic, a city bus driver. A few hours later, a similar scenario unfolded in several regions of Istria. Most of the water was pumped out. Some manholes were also opened to allow the water to drain. Unfortunately, the efforts were not very successful, but now the situation has calmed down a bit. There's no more rain, explained Ivica Rajnik, head of the Pula Fire Department. The storm also disrupted cruise schedules, so some catamaran trips were suspended. We wanted to go out on a boat today, said Alan and Sarah from Canada. The weather will improve in the northern Adriatic tomorrow, while Dalmatia is likely to face more problems tonight. More than 70 millimeters of rain are expected in the Split region, while around Dubrovnik, more than 110 millimeters of rain are possible. So, this will be a severe thunderstorm, warned Maja Bubalo, a weather forecaster for Dnevnik Nova TV. This morning's rain has caused chaos on the streets of Durrës. Many intersections are flooded, blocking vehicles parked on the road. The Vljiera tunnel in the number 1 neighborhood of Durrës has also reportedly been affected by flooding. Police there have completely stopped traffic in both directions due to the blockage. A dramatic situation is unfolding in Durrës due to the heavy rains that hit the country overnight. In Durrës, water is flooding everywhere, immobilizing vehicles and pedestrians. A vehicle is trapped under the port tunnel under the Vljiera in Durrës due to flooding. Many intersections are flooded in the coastal city. A storm accompanied by heavy rain and strong winds caused numerous problems in Kragujevac and the surrounding area today. According to unofficial data, 14.5 liters of rain fell per square meter during the half-hour downpour, with winds occasionally gusting to speeds of up to 55 kilometers per hour. Today's storm is the fourth in the past month, which is rare. In Kragujevac today, at around 3:40 p.m., the storm began, accompanied by strong winds and heavy rainfall, which moved trees and made movement difficult. Traffic jams were recorded on the city's main roads due to reduced visibility, while drivers and pedestrians warned of difficult driving conditions. The heavy rain lasted for about half an hour, and due to the heavy rainfall, storm drains were unable to accommodate all the water remaining on the roads. Many roads in the lower part of the city were flooded.